Good morning and welcome to Catamaran Mentor. It's the 30th of January 2024. I'm one of the few places on the internet that you can find unbiased advice to help you purchase your cruising catamaran, and that's because I'm paid for by you and not the seller. One of my clients from last year has just listed his Lagoon 470 for sale in the Caribbean for $310,000, and I think he has listed it a little bit light on price because it's just had so much refitting. When we helped him buy it in France last year, I saw on video the stack of receipts is about this thick for this boat. An older gentleman refitted it in 2021 and then his health went and then he put it up for sale. And buying a catamaran in France is not easy, and my client had to jump through a lot of hoops, had to fly there, very difficult brokers to deal with, but now he's sailed it across the Atlantic on his sabbatical. It was always going to be a shorter trip, and now it's for sale in the Caribbean. And he's very easy to deal with. He's selling it privately, and you can deal with him directly. I don't need to earn anything out of it unless you engage me to support you to reassess this catamaran and make sure it suits your needs and it's still in as good a condition as it was a year ago. So it's a 4-cabin model, and part of its refit, some standout items were new engines, new sail drives, max props. It's got very low hours on the 11 kilowatt Onan gen. It's got a near new tender and 15 horsepower outboard. Also, he has done in the last year a new Genoa, increased the solar, new AGM batteries, and kept the servicing up to date. It's got everything you'd want for extended cruising: water maker, washing machine. Being a 470, it's got a lot of space. So let's talk about some of the cons on it. Hey, because you've come to me for my thoughts and no sales pitches, so we're going to talk about what's good and what's bad on listings on these videos. So it's got a bimini top on the back, which is just a canvas top, which isn't quite so good because you can't walk on it up on the roof, and it's not as much protection and a bit harder to enclose the rear. So it could be an upgrade to put a hard top on it. It is getting a little bit old, but that's where if you're on a sort of a smaller to medium budget for a larger cruising family catamaran, I never saw a more refit catamaran in all of last year for searching catamarans than this one. And depending on what you're going to do with it, we need to check the age of the rigging. And also, part of my service is making sure that this is the right vessel for you. If you engage me to help you consider this catamaran, I'm going to ask you questions about your goals and needs and budgets and cruising plans, and double check that a vessel like this is going to fit that for you. If it isn't, I don't recommend it. We've got to go off and find a catamaran. And that's why you get the benefit of engaging me for an hourly rate and supported by my Patreons, because I'm not just selling this boat to you, I'm helping you find the right boat for your goals and dreams. So if you email me, I'll put you in direct contact with the seller. You can talk to him directly, or you can engage me to help you through the process. You can find more about my service on www.catamaranmentor.com, and we look forward to you finding your dream catamaran and getting out here on the water with us. I'm sitting here on my Leopard 48. We've been sailing around the world for nearly 5 years now. I've rushed this video a little bit for 2 reasons: because this vessel is being sold maybe a little bit underpriced for the amount of refitting that's gone on it. Searched for other listings on Yacht World for Lagoon 470. You could see the lowest was $341,000, and then the next one was $433,000. And this one is for sale in the Caribbean with a recent full refit for $310,000 USD. So you can see it's great buying for the amount of refitting that's gone on it. And I've got to do a visa run from Sarong to Malaysia to reset our Indonesian visas this week, so we're very busy doing that. But look forward to seeing you out on the water. Get in touch, go to my website, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.